Greetings once again, rock fans alike. Nivens here for your weekly rock wind-up, the first edition of the month of November. I know you're as excited as I am. All right, let's just start off with Vince Neil is a pussy. If you didn't hear, he's going to be signing on. He has signed on to be part of ABC's Skating with the Stars. It's like Dancing with the Stars, but on ice. Speaking of front dudes turned pussies, Steven Tyler spoke out this week that Kid Rock is just plain jealous of Steven Tyler being the judge on American Idol. Because I know Kid Rock is American Badass. Nothing says American Badass like wanting to be a judge on American Idol. So I can totally see where Steven Tyler is coming from in this. Speaking of front dudes who weren't pussies, as many Dio fans know, on October 23rd, the statue of Dio was displayed in the Bulgarian Black Sea coastal town of Kavarna, where he's from. And at the end of this month, on the 30th, if you're a fan of Ronnie James Dio, be on the lookout for the Dio pictorial album to celebrate the life and times of the legendary rocker who passed away earlier this year. Keeping with the theme of metal, Iron Maiden to be on a 50,000-mile trek around the globe in the forthcoming new year. It seems that Bruce Dickinson's going to be piloting once again Ed Force One, and they're going to be rolling through 29 shows in 26 cities in 13 countries across 5 continents, once again with singer Bruce Dickinson flying Ed Force One. If you happen to be over in Europe sometime in the next year, definitely look that show up because they're out and about in their Final Frontier tour right now. Earlier this year, the rock world was stunned when drummer Mike Portnoy of Dream Theater announced that he's quitting Dream Theater, the band that he started, to be teamed up with Avenged Sevenfold. Well, earlier this week, Johnny Christ from Avenged Sevenfold said, hey, we did not have anything to do with that. We did not ask him to do it. He said this is his own thing, and he's happy to do it. We support him. He's our drummer. We just don't want any backlash from the Dream Theater fans. Understandably so. And in closing, we've already heard what bassist Rex Brown, formerly of Pantera, had to say about the possibility of reuniting, sans obviously Dimebag Darrell. Well, Vinnie Paul spoke out this week about the possible reunion, of which he said, my own thing of not wanting to deal with Phil Anselmo. I'm just going to leave it at that. And no, there will not be a reunion. So if any one of us were maybe hoping to see a possible like Zakk Wylde slide in there, not going to happen. For whatever reason, Vinnie Paul didn't elaborate on it. He just said it's my own thing. I don't want to deal with Phil. Leave it at that. This has been your weekly rock windup. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Nivens. Have a good weekend. See ya! That's what I want to say. Portnoy. 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 Say that 10 times fast, stoned.